Man, oh man, it's always a big risk. It's always a big risk waiting until after a race to do my videos. I try to do my videos Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. I don't want them. I don't want the chance of Slim Jimmy making a break or racing poorly to ruin my video. So I try to do it before, but I couldn't today. We had a number of clients that I literally have just got off the track. We had a number of clients that came to the track tonight and wanted to see Jimmy race, and they dropped by the barn, and I was talking to them all afternoon. I really didn't have time to start my videos, so it's important that we got them done today, because tomorrow I'm in Lexington. Monday I'm in the Poconos. I fly back here Tuesday. You guys don't want to wait till Wednesday to get your videos, and I want to make sure I get them out to you. So today was important. You may say to yourself, well, what about in the afternoon? Don't be so clever, all right? I went to the movies this afternoon, then I had a nap. That's what I did this afternoon. The movie I saw was the guy. I forget it. Free Guy. Great movie. I liked it. Go see it. It was a good movie. And then I had a nap shortly after that. It was a very good nap. Amy is coming. She's not even here yet. She doesn't get here till 9:15, 9:30. We're going to go to dinner. First time without the kids, most definitely since March. They went to see their grandparents in Wasaga Beach in Collingwood, and Amy come back over to the U.S. She thought she'd be here earlier. She got held up a little bit, so she missed Slim Jimmy race, but she's going to see her horse, Unbeatable Kemp, tomorrow. I just told her, I waited till she was a good 2 hours into the trip to tell her that it's going to pour rain all day tomorrow in Kentucky. That's going to suck on a whole different level. Gonna pour rain. Whatever, I'll muscle through it. And then tomorrow we'll go to eat in Lexington. I'm starving myself all week, waiting for Friday, or waiting for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So tonight, going to get something to eat with my wife, Lexington, and then the Poconos. There's a Roots Chris in the casino. Yes, I know where all the good food is. Especially at the Poconos. Then I come back here Tuesday. Wednesday we got some racing here. Got a couple of horses, or a horse to qualify maybe. And then we're right back at it again. Big weekend again coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's a blur. I was so pumped. Obviously, I'm in good humor. Slim Jimmy won the Sire Stakes tonight. 56-3 with a bow in his neck. Earplugs in his ear. He could have won a mile in 55. Maybe more. Tonight, he's a really, really talented colt, and we're very, very lucky and fortunate to have him. And that ties into what also was important, was getting the partnership, the purchasing partnership filled up. I've been so busy over the last couple of months, I haven't really dipped into the questions. Remember, we have that link for people to ask questions, and a lot of people were asking questions about the 2,500, and it seems like a lot, and I wanted to put that to rest and let everybody know that at the end of the day, there has to be a better way forward for everybody. There has to be some give and take. Now, when we started the stable, I'll keep saying this because I need people to understand. When I started the stable.ca, I hustled my ass off, to cobble together ways to get, and I use that term a lot because rough patching is what it was. Me trying to put together revenue streams, trying to get horses into our stable, working my butt off, hustling all I could. Now we're in a position where, geez, guys, I think we've proven we can race anywhere. We have the best filly in New York right now. She may not be the best filly. I believe she is. I'm biased. But let's call it what it is. She's the number one filly in New York right now, in Bomb Hugger. Drew 6 in a 6-horse field at Yonkers this week. A little more shipping. We caused, I'll just deviate for a second. We changed our plan with her. I just don't want to race her on the 7/8. I think we are going to give her a little rest. We're going to skip Vernon if everything goes well at Yonkers. For her, I'd rather keep her away from sheer speed. She built for a smaller track. She enjoys beating them up because she's handy. Why play into their hand? Go to Yonkers. She's shipping tomorrow to Melissa and Mark Beckwith. And this is the same scenario she had at Saratoga. The exact same path tomorrow, that she had in Saratoga when she won that first start. The only difference is she'll be shipping to Yonkers 2 hours rather than racing at Saratoga. But I'll tell you one thing. The only reason we were able to do this year is because this filly is super chill. She doesn't care about anything. I shipped her back from Tioga, so we raced Sunday. Monday morning, and it was hot. It was a hot day. And brought her off the trailer, not a bead of sweat on this filly. She couldn't give a shit about anything. Shipping, tractors, water trucks, nothing bothers this filly, and that is what makes her so durable. You know, she's like a squash ball. She's tiny, she's hard, and it's very, very hard to get under her skin, so to speak. So I'm looking forward to Yonkers on Thursday. That's going to be a bit of a mess for me. I'm going to fly there, no problem. I found out now that the only flight out of that area to come back to Cleveland is at 8 o'clock at night. My race at 7:15. The chances of me getting from Yonkers Raceway to LaGuardia Airport, clearing security, and making my flight, not good. Not good. But that's the line I have to walk sometimes. So back to what I was saying about the partnerships, or the partnership. The reason it was so important to do was because I just don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be so stressed out at the sales. I think we've proven, as I said with Bomb Hugger's example, we can race horses anywhere. We are a very formidable adversary for any. You give us the right horse, and we'll be able to race it anywhere. We've had some luck with the filly in Pennsylvania. I'm hoping for a little more luck on Monday. Tie one on. Bomb Hugger's been great. Slim Jimmy, I'm a little biased, but I think he's one of the best colts in Ohio. I think he's proven that. And then we got 4 fillies that are anywhere between Sire Stakes, Buckeye. They're very, very good horses, and quite frankly, any one of those 4 fillies, Purple Aura, Sweet on Pete, of Tom, or 1-2 Skip a Few, I would love to own if I was just a guy with a stable. So, and that's discounting the horses we have in Ontario. Renegade Gypsy looked great in the grassroots the other day. Grace has looked fantastic going into this week. So we've been extremely fortunate in that regard, and I think we've proven our mettle, so to speak. We've proven our worth as far as picking out horses, developing them, and racing them. And all we're asking is for people to put a little trust in us and help us with the confidence. Help us build our confidence by sending us to the sales with money. It all starts with Ohio. We're pretty well full up in this partnership. There are some people that were wavering. Maybe we'll take 5 spots. Maybe we'll take 2 spots. I would say if push came to shove, there may be 6 or 7 lots available. And if I had to today pick the phone up, there'd be no spots available. I haven't been singularly pushing this to anybody, nor did I feel I had to. And I believe I was right. So, it will create a different model, not much different than the one we have. I mean, that window between sale when the average person can go in and buy a horse will be 72 hours. And there has to be an incentive for people to get involved early. There just has to be. And I think everybody out there can understand that. I know I have received some emails from people saying you're cutting out the little guy. We're not cutting out the little guy at all. All we're doing is changing the mode in which you would buy into a horse. There will be 25 shares left of every single horse we buy in the Ohio sale, and I find it almost impossible to believe that those shares, any one of those horses, let's say we buy 12 horses, I would find it very hard to believe that any one of those 12 horses would be sold out come that 72-hour window closing. So that's it with the partnership. I truly appreciate people, 1, your questions, because they're all very respectful, and I appreciate that. 2, your understanding of what we're trying to accomplish and how this has evolved into where we are right now. And 3, backing us and showing us that we are worthwhile being a part of the stable, and it is worth your time and your effort and, quite frankly, your money to be involved with us. So that is the opening part here. Slim Jimmy, absolutely fantastic. We were this close to having a daily double with Sweet on Pete. Man, they all get beat, right? I really would have bet you any kind of money she was a winner last night, but as I said in my video last night, I'm pretty sure I know what took place with Sweet on Pete. It's just, again, when you talk about evolution, I think what you're seeing is a very, very good horse evolving here. I think she's going to be an extremely good sophomore, and if we can do our best to keep her in the right places between now and then, I think we'll have a serious hard hitter for 2022. That's not to say, let's turn her out and see if she grows up. No. This horse is a legit horse right now, and she's going to race right through the end of the year. Whether she races in the Buckeye final, in the Consolation, or she needs to win a win, and I think she's in. But a second, maybe it's dicey. I'll leave those numbers up to our number crunchers out there. But a win would certainly, I believe, get her into the final, and she belongs there. She's a nice filly, and whether she races in the final, Constellation, Buckeye, whatever, she's gonna have it's gonna be a great year and a great finish to the year for not just Sweet on Pete, but those 4 fillies. Bomb Hugger, our last undefeated horse, she's up against it now. 6-hole, going for, I don't know what she goes for, 70,000 probably. She do the 6-hole in with some horses that are, Gertrude, I think, is a very nice filly, but I did notice Gertrude does make breaks too. How many of them are going to want to blast into that first turn? Because I know one of them, it'll go around it just like she's a little train on rails. It's not going to bother her. She trained good today. I didn't want to spice her today. I didn't push her very hard. We went a mile in 2:8. She was very good. I said to you, I thought she was flat in Tioga, and her blood work reflected that. We're working on it, much like we worked on it with Taiwan On. And I think come Thursday, hopefully Monday with Taiwan On, and Thursday for Bomb Hugger, we will see a little sharper filly. We do have a plan, as I said, with Bomb Hugger to our clients out there. Yonkers, Vernon, Yonkers. I think we'll skip Vernon. Let them go fast in Vernon. They got to go back to Yonkers anyway. Why don't we go Yonkers, skip maybe with a loose qualifier heading into the final, and then head into the final. We've already punched our ticket to the final in New York, and then go from there. I mean, and it was Eric, one of your partners, one of our clients, had said the other day, you know, if she didn't race again for the rest of the year, she owes us nothing. Philly's got 106,000 made, and I don't like to talk about money and wins and everything else, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So having a great year with obviously Jimmy, Sweet on Pete, of Tom, Purple Aura set a track record in Urbana the other day. Urbana races there every year forever. Track record for 2-year-old trotting fillies, and it wasn't like the track was super fast. It poured rain. And when Of Tom went in 2-2 and a piece, it was sticky and muddy still with fenders on. And I believe we may have had fenders on even for Purple Aura's race. But a track record for her. She was fantastic. And 1-2 skipped a few. A little rough in the first turn. Another filly trotted in 2-2 and looked absolutely fantastic. So our Ohio, we got some real power going on in Ohio here. Taiwan On looks fantastic in Pennsylvania. Amor Diener shouldn't have got beat the other day, but raced really well to finish third in his Stallion Series. We'll see what happens with Taiwan On Monday at the Poconos. But before then, keep in mind the New Jersey bred / Kentucky eligible horses. No slouches there. Blue Bayou Dio looked incredible and trained great here this week. Garden State Dio 8-hole 3-1, but raced great and trained great this week also. But nobody looked or trained as good as Unbeatable Kemp this week. I told everybody, beware. We do the 7-hole. I don't know what kind of trip we're going to work out. It's going to be raining. Is he going to be as good in the mud? Well, I trained him in the pouring rain here the other day, so I suspect he's climatized to the off-going. So Unbeatable Kemp was awesome also. You know, with the 3-year-olds, Mama Knows Best was great the other day at the fair, winning in 2-1. I'm a Lovely Lady was a little flat, but she's been raced pretty hard the last little while. She'll bounce back real good also. And then, you know, when you just look at all the places that we're having luck. New York, Pennsylvania, now Kentucky, Ontario, Ohio. It's been I'm not a religious person, but it's been a pretty blessed year for the stable.ca. I shouldn't say I'm not religious. I try not to talk about that stuff, but raised Catholic, went to Catholic school my whole life, but like many people my age, I wouldn't categorize myself as super religious right now, but at the same time, feeling blessed in Ohio for sure. So thank you all for being a part of Ohio 2021, and for the people that have already signed up for our purchasing proposal and our partnership, thank you all very much for the trust and confidence you instill in me, and I hope you've all had a great day. I had a fantastic day. I've had a fantastic week, I must say, in the best summer of my life probably, I would imagine. So I hope you guys are having a great summer too. I hope you're having a great week. I will talk to you all very, very soon. The sun is setting. I'm trying to get through the rest of these videos. I'll be back in just a minute.